I'm Miss Gledhill from Quest School. Today we're going to talk about measuring length, which I must admit is something I enjoyed doing as a child. Here is a rhyme that I came up with in order to help me measure correctly. You start from 0, you rule along the line. When the length stops, you write down the number and unit to finish this rhyme. I know, too many steps. Let me take you through each one. So the first one you heard was you start from 0. On rulers, the 0 is sometimes blank or it just says cm or mm for centimetres or millimetres. You want to be using the side that says cm or centimetres. Now you can tell where the counting begins even if there's no number there, because it will have a line, and after that it will follow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. The first thing we did was start from 0, and the next one we will do is ruling along the line. Now, when you're measuring length, you want to see how long something is. So it's important to use your ruler to get a nice straight line. Like so. I'm going to measure these paper clips. I'm starting from 0. I'm rolling along the line. I should do it just here. Sometimes actually rolling a line makes it easier. Start from 0, roll along the line, and it comes to 7. So, first we had start from 0, then we had roll along the line, and now we have when the length stops, write down the number. So here, the length stops, and I've written down the number. This part is exactly what it sounds like, really. You start at the beginning of the object you are measuring, and when it stops, you write down the number that it gets to. In this case, it was 7. This is its length, because this is the longest part of the object. Now, we've now gone through, you start from 0, you roll along the line. When the line stops, you write down the number and unit to finish this rhyme. A unit to finish this rhyme? What does that mean? I have to admit, I wasn't so into the last one at first. As a child, there was something very satisfying about finding out what something measured and then yelling it out. So I'd yell out the number as loudly as I could. 7! It's 7! One day, as a child, I was doing this, and my sister, who always liked to ruin my fun and keep me learning, said, 7 what? She asked then, do you mean 7 trucks? Do you mean 7 triangles? Do you mean 7 centimetres? Do you mean 7 millimetres? Do you mean 7 kilometres? Do you mean 7 metres? And I said, you know what I mean, and held up the ruler. No, I don't. You haven't told me, she argued, and then she left the room before I could get a word in. And all these years later, I can admit she was right. The number 7, which I've got down here, it's useful. You cannot measure length without a number. But if you don't say what the unit is, and in this case we're using centimetres, then nobody knows what the amount you are measuring actually is. At the moment I'm using centimetres, and it's really important that after I finish writing down the number, I always include cm for centimetres. So you always need to say the number. 7 centimetres in this case, but if I was measuring this triangle, start from 0, roll along the line, when the line stops, you write down the number. Oh, that one's 7 as well. 7 centimetres. Very important to always record the unit of measure. So we finish and unit to finish this rhyme. Now, I'm now going to use this rhyme to measure some of the objects you see on this table. Here is the chart I prepared earlier. In order to do that, I'm going to do it as quickly as possible. So here we go. Marks, set, go. Start from 0, roll along the line. When the line stops, you write down the number and CM to finish this rhyme. Pencil sharpener. Start from 0, roll along the line. When the line stops, you write down the number and CM to finish this rhyme. Clip. Start from 0, roll along the line. When the line stops, you write down the number and CM to finish this rhyme. Stick. Start from 0, roll along the line. When the line stops, you write down the number and CM to finish this rhyme. Paperclip box. Start from 0, roll along the line. When the line stops, you write down the number and CM to finish this rhyme. Thank you so much for watching. If you have some spare time, use my rhyme to give length measurement a go at home. It's great fun.